So I rewatched the Batman. We all remember the Batman. It came out. We all saw it. It was really, really good. It was the guy from Twilight putting in a whole new role as the Batman, as the Dark Knight himself. And this Dark Knight's a little bit different from all the others because this one is just now starting out his career fighting crime and being a sulking little piece of crap. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so this movie's pretty good. But this isn't my most favorite Batman movie, not by a long shot. In fact, I think it's kind of overrated, actually. There's a lot of good elements to this movie. So, we figure out, basically at the beginning of the movie, this is Batman's first not adventure. This is Batman's first thing. He's just now starting out. He's just a little bit into this whole fighting crime, vigilante kind of thing. So, yeah. The police force is just starting to get used to him. The crime is just starting to hear about the Bat. They don't even know if he's around. They don't even know what this guy is. What is this guy? So, you know what they do? Huh. He messes up some bad guys, and it is awesome. Batman's awesome in it. Like, he's incredible. He doesn't have any of the gadgets and stuff. He has boots. He has stuff that you can buy from the freaking store. He is the discount Batman, by definition, pretty much. By that kind of version. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's like the discount version. No gadgets, boots, like raw, it's top tier. The fighting is really good, the cinematography is top tier. Penguin is in this, they're making a Penguin TV show. I haven't seen the trailer for it. I intend to at some point. So yeah, I intend to. Don't know if I actually will though. I guess it's gonna be cool. The main villain in this is the Riddler, and finally, the first appearance of the Riddler on the big screen since Jim Carrey. Absolutely, Jim carried the performance, and not in a good way. So now bringing this new shape to the character, far from what Jim Carrey did, is really nice addition to the character and breathes some new life into the character. The Riddler's the best part of this movie. Until they figure out who he is. And then he's just kind of annoying. Alright, so like, at one point, he's just being a detective. He's like, gotta figure out who the Riddler is. They figure out who the Riddler is. But this is all part of his plan. It's like in the Dark Knight, it's all part of Joker's plan to get caught. Except it's all part of the Riddler's plan to get caught. Because, yeah. And then once the Riddler's caught, he starts singing a song when Batman wants to know information. And, well, that's how you fool a bat. Now, let me tell you. And, yeah. So, but then the Riddler already has this big plan about flooding Gotham, even though there's, like, nothing else that's leading to this. Kind of random, I guess. But it does lead to a really nice part where Batman does shine some hope in Gotham and showing how he's leading a torch for the people of Gotham to follow by literally leading a torch and shining Gotham through the darkness, the end of the dark tunnel, you know. Yeah, basically he's becoming a figure of hope. He's leading the people of Gotham when nobody else can. He's helping the weak. If that makes sense. So, now I gotta talk about the good, the okay, and the bad. Finally, I said that correctly, because in all my other reviews, I usually get it in the wrong order, but I got it. I went from good to bad. Let's go. Alright, so good. The Riddler, the first part of the Riddler's mostly pretty good. The fighting's really good. There's this car chase between the Penguin and Batman, which is just freaking fantastic. Oh, sorry you had to see that forehead. I hope you didn't get blind by that. Anyways, the car chase is freaking amazing. We see this upside down shot of just Batman walking towards the Penguin. And then we see this part. This whole thing is on fire. This whole street's on fire. And we just have the Batmobile just being like absolute badass. Just like flying through the flames and just like landing. It's like, and the Riddler's like, and like the Penguin's like, oh crap, guys. We better crack the case on this one. So it's so freaking awesome. I love it. Fighting choreography is amazing in this too. Mystery's pretty good. Seeing Batman trying to crack the case. They kind of do, never mind. We'll talk about that for the bad. The okay, The Penguin, I don't think he deserves his own show. I mean, yeah. And I also think the movie is pretty okay. But we'll talk about after we do this. But, anything else that's really okay? I guess you could assume, like, some parts of the, like, beginning's okay. I think Bruce Wayne, as a character, can, like, get a little bit annoying. This is a new take on Bruce Wayne, like, and I get that, but it's, I don't know. There's, like, something I just didn't really care for in this movie that just gave it an okay feel to me. Bad. They misused Alfred. They did him dirty. They just freaking wrecked him at the end of the film. And, like, this few second, like, clip, like, they did Alfred kind of dirty, man. I hope he gets more respect in the sequel because Alfred deserves better. Justice for Alfred Pennyworth, or whatever his last name happens to be. So yeah. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think this movie is okay. I think it's extremely overrated. So, we gotta understand, when this movie came out, we haven't gotten a Batman, like, just a Batman movie in a while. It's like, just Batman. Only Batman. We haven't gotten one of those since pretty much The Dark Knight, I think. If I can remember correctly. So this is, like, the next big thing, like, The Dark Knight trilogy. But this is, like, the next big thing. This is just Batman. No other superheroes. Just Batman. And so that's a really big moment for the community, the Batman community, that's really excited for this. I was really excited for this. I saw it opening day, and I went on to see it one more time in theaters after that. I really liked this one. I thought it was amazing when it first came out. I rewatched it. Wasn't as good as I remember. I watched it again. Wasn't as good as I remember. It's like the more I watch, the more flaws I notice. And it's like, I really think it's kind of overrated. I mean, I think it's good, but I think it gets too much credit. And I think the more this movie exists, the more people will notice problems with it. The same, like, with the Dark Knight trilogy. Like, there's some things that are just like, eh. I think that's what's going to happen to this film. If people are just going to be like, it's going to get, like, less and less. This high praise for less and less, but I could be wrong. I really didn't care for this movie. I thought it was good, not great. Really enjoyed it. So I would give, out of 10, I'd give this movie a solid 5.5. Not solid. Let's just round it up to 6. 6 out of 10. Out of 5, I'm not sure what that would be. Would that be like a 2.5? I don't know. So yeah, guys, if you all agree with me, okay. If you disagree with me, okay. If you all enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing and liking the video. If you all enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Take care. Yeah.